think all my shit's working then. All right. Is this thing working? What time is it? Anybody can? I don't hear anything. Anybody hear me? Hello? Hello? Oh, shit. You guys hear me out there? Ah, maybe they're not on yet? Be nice if somebody would tell me that. Good morning, everybody. How
Good
can
morning.
let me see, how can I keep that? Not like I can look at it while the market's open. It'd be impossible, but how the hell could I keep that open so I can see what the hell you guys are saying? That's where everybody, to this day, I didn't know where the hell everybody speaks. How can I pop out this chat? No, huh? How about if I do something like this? Hold on.
Good morning, folks.
Oh, there she is. He is. Sorry.
Very
Good
funny.
morning, Lucci.
Very funny, bro.
What? No. I didn't know if it was. I was trying to figure. I just figured out where you speak to everybody over here for the
Mm.
first time.
Oh,
Isn't it?
wow. Look at you. Congratulations.
See, I didn't know that. I thought it was on YouTube or some shit. All right, that's good. All right, I thought I had to man the controls here. I was getting nervous. That wouldn't be a good thing.
All right. Good morning, everybody. We got a gap down, as you guys can see. I think they did a really good job with that. You remember the fucking 1.7 billion to sell at the end of mock that we
Yeah,
that
yeah,
threw out? We had the rally at the close, only to just
yeah.
cover it all and then just dump again here. We're already printing 472 here in the pre-markets. Really, there is no more other news than what they were saying yesterday. Fears on if they don't cut rates as soon as they were talking about before. If you take a look at Tesla, Tesla's trading super weak in the pre-market. Boeing super active. It hit 197 on a program down and then rallied a nice 3-4 points here. There's still news here on it this morning. And then if you look at Nvidia and AMD, these things are still strong. Obviously, we saw tons of call buying yesterday. In reality, that was the only trade to mess with yesterday. You got a gap up here on Netflix. I have no idea why. And then, other than that, VIX here still continuing to go higher after that huge buy that Jesus flagged. I believe it was yesterday, and
Friday. Oh, and
Fri
another one yesterday for April. Yeah.
Friday, and another one for April. Spotify's in the news here, down about 7-8 points here off the open. I have no idea why there too. And then you have the China names, which are the shittiest. What's going on in China? Somebody explain to me what's going on here. Somebody
What's
explain to
going
me why
on
we're
in
why we're
China?
gapping down on Baidu and Baba every single day here. What is going on here that I
Well, I mean, the gist of it, there's a lot of things going on, but their economy has been in shambles for a while now. The recovery coming out of COVID when things started to open up never really
Mhm.
took hold, and a lot of a lot of people are waiting for the PBOC, which is kind of the Fed of China, right? In simple English, to throw in the kitchen sink stimulus wise, right? To really start printing money, kind of a QE effect, and they refuse to do that over there. They don't, for whatever reason, they don't want to do it. Maybe cause inflation, whatever it is, and things are just failed to ignite over there. The economy's been uh, deflationary throughout this whole process. We've had inflation. Europe's had inflation. China, complete opposite. So they got trouble there. Their real estate market has been in turmoil for a while now. There was a big bubble there, for so kind of deflated, but they got headaches. They got headaches, and you got the China communist right government that puts their hand in the cookie jar whenever they so feel, right? They come into any business and just blow it up. Remember, Baba had some issues with their finance arm. The China online education names were thriving. Then the government got involved there, chopped their profits. So, yeah, a lot of people being shaken out of that region. Um, and I don't think anybody wants to get involved unless, you get some huge stimulus. So that's the gist of it.
Um, yeah, Nicholas here is saying China is experiencing deflation internally, 300% debt to GDP. China retail sales terrible last night. GDP missed last night. The expected rate cuts yesterday too, and PBOC held flat. Maybe that's why. The other people are talking about tons of other problems here as well. Jared is saying, and they might invade Taiwan any day here. I mean, what
Well,
a
let me tell you, if they invade Taiwan, we're
uh,
going to feel the brunt of it too. So, I mean, that's on another planet of itself.
Speaking of Taiwan, that Taiwan semiconductors here set to report here this week. I think it's just kind of stalled out, not doing much. If you take a look at some of the other semiconductors, Micron was super strong yesterday. There's all this flow out to like March and April on this thing. Again, I love this thing for a swing. Um, Other than that, I really don't have much this morning. Apple here is another gap down here, a couple of points. Most names are already retracing most of the weakness that they had yesterday. If you take a look at the Meta is down another two on top. Yesterday it was super weak. Today, kind of looking the same way. Amazon here as well. So let's take a look also at oil. Oil is down again. So XOM, CBX, and all these things are not looking too good. I am still in the Goldman Sachs short. Unfortunately, I covered some for a loss, and but it's looking half decent here off the open. So hopefully, I'll be able to get out and just book this profit and keep it moving. Obviously, I'd like to see 370. My goal here is to see 370 on this. But obviously, don't want to overstay my welcome. Yesterday, I had a good 8K, 9K in profits. Didn't take it. This is, I guess, another favor here. So I'll book this and probably call it a day here off the opens. SPX has been pretty juicy though to trade during the day on the scalp side too. This is back to silver's market where you get some wide ranges and you're getting 20 handles up and down all over the fucking place. So
Yeah, those
you know
reversals. Yep.
that's all our boy Silvers inside the chat room who trades a lot of zero DTE SPX. If you guys trade a lot of zero DTE SPXs too, you're going to want to check out the GEX tool that we have created inside the Steam room. This will help you with your levels. It'll also help you with momentum. Also help you with understanding where are good spots here to pull off profits. Because remember, when you're trading zero DTEs, you don't have time. You got to pull that shit off quick and come back in and out. You got to be able to flip sides very quickly. You can't get bias on one side because the train the other way is coming right around the corner. Trend days usually only happen once out of fucking 15 trading days now. And the rest inside the middle are a lot of chop and a lot of difficult sort of trading. But if you can figure out how to play it, man, there's some juicy spots you can hit some zero GTE SPXs. All right, so if that's your bag here, you're going to want to get access to the GEX tool, and you can get access to the Steam room for only $8 for 2 weeks. So I would highly recommend it. Let's kick it over to Jesus here for some noteworthy activity.
I like Jeezy. Jeezy.
Jeez.
Jeezy. This is a week kind of we're talking about even on the Sunday webinar. To do less, right? Messy week. We have no edge from the flow. I've been beating that dead drum for all day yesterday just to get it through everybody's head. Jan expiration's a big one. You got the start of earnings season. You can't trust anything out there, especially size in the active names. So, to Lucci's point, I think you want to take what the market gives you. Kind of if you get those mean reverting setups where you see the market selling off like it is right now, and you get some call activity coming in, you like the spot, it's at a certain level of support, you're keeping an eye on. look for a scalp entries or that sort of thing. But trying to catch that extra move, that follow through move, is going to be really difficult. You could get lucky, but it's going to be really difficult. The market as a whole, I think, is already in digestive mode. If you look at like the RSP, right, which is the equal weight S&P 500, has been doing nothing here for, look, right? Kind of looks like some consolidation here. You have the mega cap AI names like the NVIDIA, the AMD that continue to go higher. I don't look at that as a good thing while the market's trying to digest. I'd rather those be digesting with it. But we may need a little more of a yank on the downside on the indexes because of the NVIDIA AMD hype. But we'll see what happens. You got a lot of balls in the air. What's going to be interesting is coming out of this week, we talked about Gamma being a huge force at play. You got a huge chunk of SPX Gamma coming off the books, might open some windows up for volatility, shit like that. But a good week to do more watching than playing, in my opinion, and be more selective. So that's all I got. Nothing really too juicy.
All right. I think we're waiting for Rancho to come in, but it is 2 minutes here to the open. Let's go ahead and see what you guys got. If we take a look at BTC is trading 42.8. Couldn't really rally through 43 yesterday. I still think you see the 30s on this shit. However, this is not the easiest fucking market to short, as usual. John Smith is thinking that market's going to tank today. Be careful. You need to wait for the open to see. You also don't want to get too biased here in any direction. What else do you guys have? Bring us something. Bring us some ideas here. Silver's in the chat room here is talking about some stud names that he's been watching for dip buys here, Lululemon and the Adobe. I haven't looked at Adobe in a while, but that's also making me want to take a look at Airbnb. Airbnb, to me, has been like a weaker name in general, but the shoe hasn't dropped here on this Airbnb. Everybody still talks about commercial real estate being such a fucking problem. Microsoft short. I like that reversal that it had yesterday, so I like the short idea. Again, shorting in this market is very complicated, so take that also with a grain of salt. I have no fucking clue. There's also that here. So again, I'll be watching the Microsoft here off the open. If you notice the Bank of America, JPM, these things are all gapping lower. We'll see what happens here. Jose is talking about DraftKings. Whatever. We'll see that. Jose Castro is saying Microsoft started dropping out of nowhere. Not really, but okay. ENPH and some of the solar names. Man, 135 on ENPH was such a fucking short, man. Oh, it was such a short. Oh, literally was such a short, man.
620 million to the sell side.
All right, let's see where they open up these GS options for me. Very interesting. Weird on GS here. Hasn't printed a single fucking thing here. Bank of America dumped, though, right off the open. But JPM is stronger. You got the BAC dumped off the open, and it's still dumping. And here comes the Goldman Sachs. Goldman Sachs printed 374 and change for a second there, but then couldn't really do much. Let's take a look at that Boeing. Let's take a look at that Boeing. 204 on that Boeing. Was trying to get $3 on this option on the fucking Goldman Sachs. Couldn't get it. This thing just... I'm going to give it a little bit off the open here. It's not the easiest trade, of course.
What's Tesla up there? Still selling? A little bit. Yep. You got Tesla, some puts coming across.
Fucking hate this Goldman. Man, they gave me 2 seconds to come out of that thing, and I couldn't get it. I mean, I suppose I could, but What a fucking dog trash fucking. I'm so pissed at this thing now. Wrong name, obviously, the short. I mean, compared to fucking these other things. Citigroup here pops. JPM looks fine. This fucking Goldman. They gave me 2 seconds to get out of this thing, and I couldn't get out. Even though market's tanking here. Well, I shouldn't say tanking. I'm pissed. As you guys
And
can
the
tell.
financials are hanging in there off the open.
Yeah, I mean, especially the Goldman here. Obviously, because it had fucking record profits or whatever the hell it had.
Trading profits, yep. Yeah, Bank of America is weak. Citigroup.
Yeah, BAC is super weak here.
Yeah, BAC definitely the weakest, it looks like.
Meanwhile, JPM looks fucking fine. These things are still rolling down. All right. I'm going to sit here and hang into that, even though I don't fucking want to. What else we got? And the sucky thing is, if you weren't in on the overnight here, now these the fat man names here are starting to really sell. Microsoft here looks pretty good. So I'm going to pull up some Microsoft. Some Microsoft 385s. What are these things going for? They're going for about 250. Let's take a look at these. Fuck this fucking Goldman. Piece of shit. How the fuck? Let's take a look at NVIDIA. NVIDIA 555. Jesus. So it's rotation to these fucking techs, man. And it's literally right off the open, too.
Right.
You know, so if you miss that shit, you ain't going to see it again. I'm going to buy some Microsoft puts here, super small size, though. Super small size to start. This JPM is strong. Citigroup looks strong. Wells Fargo looks fucking strong. All right. Let me just fucking calm down here off this stupid GS shit. Let's see if I can just get a fill here and get out of some more at fucking $2 and call it a day. See if I can get a $2 fill for this piece of shit. Just got a $2 fill. Got 30 left. I gotta get out of some more.
You got Boeing caught an earnings bull bet for September.
Boeing caught a bull bet here. Let's take a look at this NVIDIA here. NVIDIA trading back to lows. Yeah, I'm going to add to Microsoft. NVIDIA here just printed lows. XOM is actually going higher. So it looks like you're getting that slow sort of rotation here. And you're getting them to buy oil and maybe some of the other down names. But again, everything looks fucking. Look at this Walmart holding up real nice. Costco holding up real nice too. You know, so maybe you get some action here. I'm going to go ahead and buy some more Microsoft. I got a 20 lot here. Let's just get some more here. We'll go for the Microsoft short. Maybe they get down to the lows. Maybe, maybe not. I don't want to get too heavy. Let's take a look at this tape on the Microsoft. See how weak it is at 386. You got the Goldman here starting to come back up a little bit. I'm going to try to sell some more because this is a piece of shit and I don't want to deal with it anymore.
The market's extending here with the Nasdaq down more than 1%. The S&P cash down about 36 handles at 47.29. This once again comes in
BA pop.
Interest rates, bond yields are tracking higher globally. The 10-year gilt leading
Video
the way
just popped a
higher
little
in
bit
Europe,
here.
basis points after the hotter than expected.
I don't know. I don't like this tape.
We saw some better than expected retail sales data here in the U.S., which has pushed rates up the 10-year back about 4.1%, the 2-year 4.34%.
I burned Microsoft.
Gains of about 20%. Gold futures down about 1/3%. And WTI crude down more than 1.5%.
I'm going to wait. I'm going to wait here. John Smith's saying sitting on hands. I'm going to do the same thing. This fucking Goldman pissed me off, man. Fucking thing pissed me off. I got a 10 lot left there, so it doesn't even matter. I mean, I'm still basically getting the same price here. So this JPM is doing nothing. Bank of America is still weak. It's one of the weaker ones. Citigroup here gave that up. You got SPY here trying to climb back.
Yeah, I kind of want to see if this, sticks as a rotation, more of a rotation, or just a all flat out sell. But it's gonna be messy.
Well, if we consider the rotation, right? XOM, what is actually green? You know what I'm
That's
saying? You
right.
got a name
I just posted the heat map. You don't have too much, like scattered names. Boeing,
Right.
defensive name like a Merck, but
Mhm.
there's no. I'm not seeing any clean rotation.
Right. Right. It's Microsoft, man. It's still weak.
Yeah, definitely tech the weakest. And like, look at the small caps. No rotation into the small caps. They've been digesting for a while now. Let's see. He started selling a long time ago. Yeah.
Yeah, Microsoft small pop here. NVIDIA here climbing back here a little bit. If you take a look at GS, it's not really doing anything. EA Marte is saying, remember what you said about the NVIDIA play yesterday morning. What did I say about the NVIDIA play yesterday morning? I have no idea. Boeing here, 205. Eddie, are you long this?
Yeah, nothing crazy.
Okay.
I got some.
Okay. I think from a
Yeah.
what we
No, small spot. Jan put sweep weeklies. Go ahead.
small Jan put sweep. Oh yeah, spot. All right. I mean, that thing's been on fire.
On fire. On fire.
I should have shorted fucking Bank of America. It would have been so much
Damn,
sweeter.
why is that so weak? Why
No fucking figure, man.
you don't
GS.
see that too often, right? The banks dispersion between the two like that.
Right. All right. I'm on hands.
That's a good idea.
Ron Smith, you're right. You are right. I like. I'm just going to take a look at the GS and the Microsoft. Microsoft here, you want it to break 386 to really get some, to really get some selling in there, but you're not seeing it quite yet. I don't know how much more selling we're gonna get down here, but let's see. And we want to find the right names. So would it be the Google? Is it the ARC names? Google looks a little bit weaker. Let's take a look at Meta. Meta was weak yesterday. Maybe you get that same kind of flavor today. Microsoft, I suppose it's a possible. You kind of want to go with the weaker names. Where's that AMD? 157,
No concrete consolidation projects ongoing in Europe.
So would you short that there? I don't know.
SBGI, Sinclair, and Fox reaching agreement to renew all Fox affiliations nationwide. Sierra Bravo Golf India and Frank and Oscar X-Ray Alpha.
All right. SPY here, fresh lows. But is it enough to short?
Looks like some light bull flow in IBM. They report this month. I don't know exactly when. In January. What you Disney doing after poking its head out yesterday? Let's see.
92, probably still stuck at.
Yeah, 93 actually, flat. There's a Microsoft protective sweep for April, so tons of time there. Earnings protection.
Silver's here's calling out a rally here. I kind of feeling the same thing too, because you're not getting the forced selling on basically anything here, besides the weakness off the open. If you were to take a look at some SPX calls, you would see. Let's see. SPX is trading 47.20s. And the 47. Is that Ranchero?
Oh, I was just going to say, you're worse than Ranchero. You're
That's right. Yeah, that's Ranchero.
That's so funny. I was just going to make a remark to you.
Gonna rally back to Microsoft. You got some puts here, but that was what you just called out, the April protection, right?
Yeah. Oh, Schwab reported. Look at Schwab, Ranchero.
CHW. Holy shit. Dude, and Schwab reports like this, and I still can't get no damn sellers on this Goldman, man. Are you fucking kidding me, bro?
Jeez.
Nvidia here back down to lows. Close too. What do you get for you're getting $3 for the SPX rally play. I mean, that's if you go 20 handles out. The 4750s. I'm not going to buy them yet. But I kind of like them just by looking at how Microsoft is trading. I'll get a one lot. I'll get a one lot. I'm long some SPX here, just kind of fucking around. Not expecting much here. Also take a look at the Microsoft option as well, which is trading 220. This is the 385 put on the Microsoft. Nvidia does look kind of weak. Little bit.
You offended him a little bit.
There goes Nvidia at your lows. Very interesting. I'll play small 10 lot Microsoft short again. Very small. Interesting action on the Nvidia here. Where's the AMD? 156 here, so also made a fresh low there too. Bruce is saying Meta is dumping. I think that's a And Microsoft, they're not even budging here. I don't like that short at all. UG Front is saying yesterday looking like the last hurrah in NVIDIA and AMD. What would that have to look like? NVIDIA would have to completely retrace the whole move. It would have to completely retrace the whole move, you know? And if you look at AMD, AMD's got a lot longer to go than NVIDIA. All right, so if you looked at
yeah, exactly. Like, what's the last hurrah? What do these stocks go down too? I mean, it's ridiculous. They go up every day as it is. They're gonna have down days. You know,
Yeah.
what's the last hurrah? Like, is it the top? You telling me? You know, I've heard that a gazillion times. I hope it is, but as soon as these stocks have a down morning, you know, everyone's like, that was it. Yesterday was it, and then boom, they're at a little 60 the next day.
All right, Microsoft broke through, so I am gonna shoot again on the short on Microsoft here. I got a 30 line here going on that. The Nvidia does look super weak.
Italian Finance
Might
Minister commenting on
look
Lagarde
temporary here. Let's see.
potential rate cuts in the summer would be good news.
And then here comes Microsoft here for the lows.
Commenting on what we heard from the ECB head Lagarde earlier today.
Nvidia sub 552. Yep. I didn't buy the AMD puts, but I think you kind of still have that as a possible. Just throwing it out there. Microsoft here still looks weak here. Just hit 285. I'm just trying to scalp this. See if it breaks 285 here. 385. Not the easiest trade either. I covered a 10 lot here. Still got a little bit left. Can't get through the 20s yet. Here we go. Just take a look at the Microsoft.
You got some GameStop spec put sweeps coming in. GME.
Spec it.
Speculators.
I'm going to cover another 10 of the Microsoft.
Speculators. Those are 126, 13, and 12. Well, the $12 puts are hot in GME.
I covered the GS for the loss. Fuck that thing. There's 385 on the Microsoft here for anybody who's following me here. I'm just kind of slowly taking profits. We just broke through, and I'll probably take the rest. I have a 5 lot left here for a lotto. That was a decent scalp. Back to scalping. I'll take the rest of it off. But techs are definitely quite weak. Let's take a look at that AMD. AMD here just broke down again. You know, I'll get some of the AMD here just for a quick scalp. Let's see if this thing can continue. SPY here doesn't look like it wants to chill. Let's see if we can go back down to lows on this AMD here. AMD's fucking tape is nuts. Shit, this shit moves. Fucking fast here. You got a buyer at the half here, kind of holding it up. Yeah, can't get through. Can't get through the 40s here with any gusto.
Gusto. I love that word.
BA back down to 203.5. And meh. AMD kind of tough to read, to be honest. I'm gonna dump this AMD. I'm out the AMD. Rotation to fucking fat man indeed. Fixed new high. Nvidia here fresh lows, and there's your punk out on AMD one more time. Fuck, I hate this thing. Wow. Wow. All right.
Ranchero Lucci's got some venom this morning.
I'm
Yeah,
noticing.
I'm fucking pissed today, man. Pissed about that Goldman Sachs, bro.
He
Did
was
you see the
calling out
Schwab earnings?
Blankfein before, Lloyd Blankfein earlier this morning, and now he's. Did I see what?
Did you see that? I'm asking Ranchero if he saw
Oh.
the Schwab earnings.
I did not.
Dude, look at
Did
you.
they
Pull up
miss?
Schwab. Pull up Schwab.
Hang on a second.
Looks
having
fucking
issues.
bad. I'm gonna buy another SPX call.
Oh shit!
Shit.
Right down to the 50.
I bought some SPX calls just to test them. John Smith speaking from the maturity these days, man. I like it, bro. Good for you, man. Got a nice
Staying
pop
patient.
here on SPX. Yeah, staying real patient, man.
Very impressive, Mr. Smith.
All right, there's your spike up, which you knew was coming. I'm going to take that off. I probably should leave some on, but
You got
Grabbed it.
DraftKings. Somebody mentioned it earlier. I don't know if there was any news, but DraftKings bucking the trend a little bit. I have no idea why.
let's take a look back at Microsoft. You got a small pop here. Maybe we should refade these things. Let's take a look at the meta. Apple here, decent rally back. The Goldman Sachs looks so fucking strong. Bank of America, nice climb back on the Bank of America. JPM 168.5. It looks strong. In fact, I should probably fucking flip on Goldman Sachs. Jesus, it's that fucking strong. AMD back down to lows. Let me give this a second to see how much downside more we're gonna get here.
Looks like a dip buyer in Sony, but I'm sure they report in a minute now. February 14th. Any Japanese stock? Goodbye.
Toyota.
Toyota. Are they any good? You know which one I like, but that thing doesn't move. That bank, MUFG, so cheap. It's like sluggish.
Yo, somebody just called out that SMCI. Look at this. Look at this thing.
What?
Eddie, you see this?
Up, down, down. Yeah, that's what it does. I mean,
Yo, Shop is down 3. Melly's down 50 points quietly. What the fuck going on here? And it happens so fast off the open.
so
It's like,
fast. See though
it's
what
like
we were talking about. You
can't
get
even-
caught with a basket of calls that you're just holding and holding, and you can time the exit. Oh, get out when they start showing weakness. Splat, right? That premium
splat, bro.
evaporated so quick. Now, we gave back all those gains, if not taking L's.
Fucking
Options
gross
are a
here,
different
man.
animal,
Unless you did
Black.
what?
Right, exactly. Right. Then that's the point I'm trying to make, right? If you just sat there thinking that the good times last forever,
Strawberry fields forever.
was that Beatles? What the fuck?
Pretty
Showing
sure
your age.
that was the Beatles.
Lattice Semiconductor, some puts. Does it catch earnings? Who knows? Let's just assume everything's earnings anyway. But LSCC, some puts.
Nvidia short paid. Yeah, it did, bro. Yeah, it fucking did. All right, I went back in with a small lot on AMD and Microsoft. I'm just going to go with these two for now and see if they continue to hit lows. AMD can't really break this 155 area. Let me get this Gex tool up now. Probably this thing is probably ready, primed and ready to go.
Got some few landmines out there too. Last couple of days. That save. Oh, what a beating that was yesterday, right?
Yeah. BA
Not
back down to 202 and a quarter. Let's take a look at NVIDIA here. Let's take a look at the Gex tool on NVIDIA. 550 is a big fucking put wall here on the NVIDIA. So buying here at 550 doesn't sound that stupid. Got to sit around probably, though, in a little bit. Let's take a look at the Microsoft. Microsoft is just trading zero gamma here. Let's take a look at the Tesla. Zero gamma, SPX.
November business inventory is expected minus 0.1%. And each housing market index for January expected to rise 2 points to 39.
AMD here, back down almost to lows here on the AMD. You got to get size in this thing if you really want to you got to get 100 lot at least. Let's see if it breaks through 155, the AMD. Let's take a look at the tape here so you guys can see it. 155. Let's see the size it has at 155. They haven't flashed it yet. Still haven't flashed it yet. I think it's a couple 100,000 shares there on the AMD.
3.4%, minus 6.1% expected.
I'm going to cover half here just in case. Just in case it doesn't even break through on the AMD there.
dollar up, equities down.
Tech down, yeah. Just broke through on the AMD, flushed down pretty aggressively here. I'm going to take another chunk off there. No, it's just another scalp. I mean, again, should probably be trading more size on this, but whatever. It's what it is. It's a decent trade anyway. Nice scalp there on the AMD, guys. You got another dump here to cover into. I'm going to cover that. Where is NVIDIA? Where is NVIDIA? 550 on the NVIDIA. 550 on the NVIDIA is the level you want to watch. Let's take a look at the Gex tools on Qs. And Qs, we're nearing it, 403.
Housing market index 44, monthly 39 expected.
You got some economic data just hit the board.
Oh, did it now. All right, there's your NVIDIA sweep. That's ugly. Man. All right, I'm gonna hold I'm gonna hold a small lot on AMD and just hold this here. You got a fresh low on the SPY here, so I'm gonna actually add to Microsoft here. Microsoft short, that is. Now for SPX short, we're trading what? 47.20. We're trading what? We're trading 47.26. So we could continue there.
MNTS, Micro November Tango Sierra, reporting strong 2023 performance fueled by innovation and customer-centric growth, 20% year-over-year recurring revenue growth.
If the NVIDIA put wall moves down, it's going to be super interesting here. Microsoft couldn't really break here. Yet.
Keep an eye on VVIX for some clues. And you had VVIX some real strength the last couple of days.
Alrighty. Microsoft here almost back to lows. Keep an eye on the NVIDIA. If NVIDIA can't really break the 550, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go long. But not here and not yet. I'm just going to have the shit queued up. Forget this fucking GS. I'm not going to look at this bullshit. I covered some of this Microsoft here.
Oh, I got the wrong chart up here. God damn it! Hold on.
I'm gonna sit here and chill because I'm not super confident here that we just keep dying.
If he dies, he dies. Wait a second. Where's this freaking shit up? What's going on here?
It's a nice pop.
Weird.
I'm gonna buy a small one lot here, SPX long. Small. Super. Would be kind of set up, you know. So I wouldn't get too cocky on any of it. AMD still looks weak. Microsoft still looks weak. You know. So until those tapes change here, I don't think you're going to get much relief. XLF, is it getting some love? Is it? I mean, look at the Bank of America, man. It's a nice fucking comeback on the Bank of America there. In reality, I should have just been trading that. Look at the JPM, 169. You know? Meta here is down 8, though. Fuck. Talk about picking the wrong fucking names here. All right, bought some more SPX. Let's see if it can. Let's see if we can get up there and test that 472. Nvidia calls here. I'm gonna buy one lot of Nvidia calls here just to fuck around. Nothing size wise. All right, so that's kind of recent highs there. Let's see if we can push higher. Silvers, are you in this long at all? All right, so that wasn't bad right there. I'm going to take some off on the SPX. That was a nice scalp long. I'm going to buy another 4 of the NVIDIA calls. I wouldn't follow me, though, on those. All right, and then I got one left on the SPX. Let's just let that run. Silver's saying got the scalp on the long. Nice job, Mo. Nice call out, man. Thank you for the call out. I mean, I don't know what big scalp you took though. These 4750s, they didn't really move. They moved a point. So which ones did you have? which ones did you have? John Smith, why do you is it bothering you, or you really just want to know? I exited because I'm scalping right now. In fact, I'm going to get rid of this NVIDIA here too.
Taking the money before the market takes it from you.
That's all I'm going to do. Oh, so Silvers, you took at the money right there. So that's the difference here. I went out of the money on the 50s, and you went at the money. So you went for like a $10 option or a $12 option. I see. No doubts, John Smith. No doubt, John Smith.
You got a little Boeing, more Boeing bull flow there.
All right, let's take a look at this AMD, Microsoft. You get some bounces here on these large caps. Now, we might want to come in here and hit them again. Maybe. I'm going to buy back in on NVIDIA. I still have the one lot on SPX. NVIDIA here. Let's see if we can get like 552. See if we can get 552, something like that. But again, it's all contingent on SPY here. BA turning back up 204. Jesus just called out some early bull flow here, and you got some other people trying to pick it up. Silver's is saying just don't forget to short this at 47.40, which is not that far from here. Not that far from here at all. AMD here, nice rally. Nice rally. Check out the NVIDIA there too. It's kind of moving. I'd like to see 552 on it. Well, John Smith is talking about readjusting, positioning, and stuff like that. I think it's good, man. I think it's good taking some other, opinions into account. I'm scalping. $100 here, $200 there. That's what I'm doing here. Because again, that fucking Goldman Sachs pissed me the motherfucker off. I'm gonna cover half of the Nvidia here. That Gex tool helped me just at least zero in on the level. Okay, and let's take a look here so I can show you the Gex tool here on Nvidia here. You can see that we saw the put wall here at 550. Now what happens is they break through these things. Obviously, it looks good to short the piss out of, and not to say you couldn't have made it, but if the wall doesn't move down, aka people don't aggressively buy the next strike and assume that things are just gonna roll and keep rolling. What happens is that all these people that shorted down here, they got to cover. So you can catch these quick scalps off of these walls really, really nicely. And again, this is not some fucking fancy strategy that nobody knows about here, guys, but it's just a nice, easy way to visualize it. Remember, we're just trying to make things easier here. SPY hit the call wall 472. And let's see if it moves up.
Build that wall. Boeing, a little more flow there.
And there you go. There you go on the Nvidia, on the rest of the Nvidia right there. So that was a decent scalp. So we take that off. Then we go to the next one. Then we just keep going to the next one. And it's only what? It's only fucking 10 o'clock. It's only 10 o'clock. We got a whole long day left. So now the question is do you short text and go for those fresh lows? Or has the selling just kind of stopped and we ain't gonna see any more of that selling? Take a look at Disney, by the way, today, Jesus.
Up again?
Take a look.
Fucking go woke, my friends.
Take a look.
Oh, go woke and go broke, you fucker.
BTC is doing nothing. It's fucking worthless. Stupid to even look at.
It's amazing. All that hoopla and Bitcoin's right back in the same place it was 2 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
A lot of
Crazy.
hibbity.
I mean, there's some volatility, obviously.
A lot of hibbity hoopla.
A lot of hibbity hoopla.
Hey, Ronchero, what do you got over there?
I got a whole bunch of tech issues, and I'm fucking yelling at people.
Silently yelling at.
Bro, it sounds like me, man. All right, we'll leave it alone, man. But actually, you know what? I kind of want to hear you yelling at people. So feel free to include us on a customer service call. You know what I'm saying? It makes me feel happy to hear people bitching at customer service.
I will. I'll actually. It's actually internal. These guys moved my motherfucking cheese this morning, and it's frustrating. So, for example, and I don't want to yell because they're doing a great job, but they moved my cheese this morning, and it's pissing me off. So, Dave and Norse, like I just got into it with Norse because Dave, who does a great job of posting the volatility ranges, trading view future, blah, 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 blah. So all the stuff that we're using to update the bigger picture GEX levels on trading view and TOS. Well, Dave decided this morning to mix the TOS and the trading view files together instead of keeping them separate. And it is fucking me up because I started loading TOS volatility ranges into my trading view. And I'm like, why is this not working? So Dave, please fucking separate them.
There you go. You want to hear it, Luch? You got it.
Ah, boy, Dave. Remember, we're anal and pissed off traders, man. So take that with a grain of salt, man. Don't we ain't mad at you at all, bro. Just that's how it comes off sometimes. One IV is saying Ron Taylor's pissed, Lucci's pissed on pissed. Only Jesus and John Smith are chill today because they haven't put any trades on. That's because
Yeah,
literally they
exactly.
haven't put any trades on.
See me, John Smith?
Yes, Dave and Norris, they do great jobs. Absolutely.
I know, but we're almost 45 minutes in. I'm still trying to get my shit set up.
Right. Yep. That's the worst. That is the worst.
I haven't even looked at a fucking chart.
That is the worst. You got some save puts here. Check out this save, Eddie, man. They're just buying some $5 puts on these.
I mean, they're not getting bought out now, so what happens? They might go poof. No?
Puff goes the Magic Dragon.
Yeah. What the fuck? Who's got any use for save now?
Damn. How many of you guys hit that NVIDIA long here? That was a nice one. I mean, $7 to $8.50 here is a nice scalp, man. $7 to $8. Nice little scalp right there.
Yeah, you got a little NVIDIA action that's been coming across. What
Ask
the
Chrissy
fuck is Screek-
Trades.
You see, look what Screek posted. Who's he posting? Bezos?
That's Bezos, yeah.
That's,
That is Bezos, yeah. I mean, Bezos.
oh, with his old
definitely-
wife and now his new wife he's showing.
Bezos definitely living it up now. 553 on the NVIDIA. 553 on the NVIDIA. Great long down there. That was a great long. And yo, I'm only able to pick it up because I'm like sticking and moving now, which is extremely important these days.
Let's see, earnings. Non-earnings. All right, so we got. This is a small bet though, but not earnings related anyway. Defensive name: United Health, UNH. Jan 537.5 in a sweep. Small one.
Meta here, nice comeback, 3-point comeback there on the Meta here. NVIDIA still trucking along, still trucking along. I would imagine that AMD is trading 156. Yep.
As much as I would love to see Nvidia a huge, you know what I mean? Everybody calling top every day on it. It's not helping things.
No, and by the way, every time we've seen big reversals like this, you know what my greatest setup is for decades now is reversals like this. You see a big squeeze, you see a complete reversal, and then that's when they start selling the stock. This market is completely different. So it doesn't come off like that anymore. Shit just keeps going back up, despite however many shakeouts it might have.
Yeah, especially in certain names, right? These bubble type names.
Yeah, John Smith is saying NVIDIA hasn't done. I don't disagree. DKNG. Wow. Take a look at
Is that
DraftKings.
still moving? I know, I saw it earlier.
Take a look at DraftKings. 35 on the DraftKings.
Wow. Did it catch an upgrade or something this morning? Because this thing was
I don't know.
showing strength right off the bat. Jim Harbaugh to replace Bill Belichick? What the fuck's that got to do with DraftKings? Why DraftKings did no, there's no, I don't see any news. Maybe it caught an upgrade though.
Man, how old is Belichick?
He's been around a while. I mean, a while from the Giants back in the day.
I mean, are we talking about 70s?
Yeah,
Wow, and you're still a football coach? That's impressive, man.
yeah, but he's
respect
he's
that.
a legend. Yeah,
Yeah. This is just what you know, man. Is that
yeah, he's.
I'm watching it, but it's
My account's like fucking hacked. Everyone got hacked.
on the center point.
No, it's on my Spotify.
Oh, your Spotify got hacked? Is that why the fucking
Really fuckers use my account right now. They sent me an email like, so and so is using your account. There's 3 guys on there. Years ago when I was in the gym, we kept connecting with somebody else's devices. I was like, what is going on?
maybe that's why the stock is down?
Yeah, maybe.
Yo, guys, let me know if your Spotify got hacked. Check into your Spotify and see if your Spotify got hacked.
No, really?
Yeah.
So what happened?
I don't know.
Motherfucker. Now that's the last thing I need is to go fucking start dealing with that shit.
I'm not even gonna go there, but I have no idea what a fucking Spotify is, let alone mine getting hacked. So
I tell you what, they sell it at Panera, son. You gotta go to Panera.
I know it's music related, but
It's
yeah.
next to the lobster rolls at Chipotle.
I'm not a big music guy anymore these days. You know.
Yeah. All right. Other than that, Fat Man is still weak. You know, you still got weakness here. Question is do they keep rolling it down? This is a nice buy dump here. ENPH, you got some bearish activity coming in on this thing. That's out to February.
Yep, they report that doesn't catch earnings either. ENPH, so you got a pretty hefty put sweep there. Well, not hefty, 300 grand. I don't know if anybody else reports in the group though, so just keep that in mind. February 2nd, 105 puts, ENPH.
I bought a one lot on SPX calls in case this is a fake out here. If we go back over 472, I'm going to buy a bunch of SPY calls, a bunch of SPX calls, and just be super quick about it. AMD and NVIDIA look like they still want to squeeze to me, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. John Smith is selling NVIDIA on 553, but still think NVIDIA pops hard. I don't disagree. I don't disagree at all. I'm going to buy another one lot of SPX.
Gee, I need some fucking Advil already this morning.
Look at DWAC, Trump.
Trump? What's going on with Trump? Let's take a look
DWAC.
at DWAC. Let's take a look at the DWAC. $25 on the DWAC here. Eddie, you trading this? That looks interesting. Meta here come back a good amount. Netflix not so much. Let's take a look at the NVIDIA. NVIDIA hit 554. Incredible move on the option here. AMD also continuing with it. I'm going to go long and short SPX here, guys.
What?
I'm going to go long and short SPX. Yep. I got a strangle on for what? For
I'm going to strangle you in 2 seconds.
That's a straddle.
Straddle? Whatever. John Smith cashed out of NVIDIA. Nice trade, man. Nice trade. We do it work well together, my friend. Channel guy is saying NVIDIA V-shaped recovery coming. Maybe not, man. Maybe not. Let's not get to predicting too much. Let's just get to trading what's there, you know. So NVIDIA, just watch this level. All right, SPY starting to kind of retrace this program. Let's see if we got the stones to really break down here. Right? Can you see 470 is my question. Can any of you guys see us print 470 on SPY? That's the question we want to answer. Microsoft is fucking shit. NVIDIA. Let's take a look at the GEX tool on NVIDIA.
2-8. CCJ. Some more CCJ. They're buying the dip. 1 day of dip, and they're buying it already. Goose. That looks earnings related, possibly, but you got an unusual sweep in Goose, GOOS, Febs. Earnings Feb 1st.
That Boeing, man, Boeing to me is kind of setting up for a long here, but I don't know. Tough trade. AMD here, punk back out. I'm long both sides SPX here, so I'm basically flat on my trade here, as you can see. I'm long both sides because I don't know how we're going to break. I just want to make sure I'm there for the break, whatever that break is. Nah, Aaron M is saying bet on red on black, but nah, man, it's passenger 57, bro. Always bet on black. Is it passenger 57 or passenger 58? Jesus, you don't remember?
I don't remember which one. They both sound
Remember
correct to me.
Remember Wesley Snipes, passenger
Yeah,
58?
I know what you're talking about. I don't know 57 or 58. I don't know. They both, I don't know. Flip a coin. Now it's in my head. I'm going to just, hold on. 57.
57. Oh, it's a passenger 57. All right, passenger 57.
1992 American action thriller film directed by Kevin Hooks, starring Wesley Snipes and Bruce Payne.
Oh man, that movie was great, man.
That was a good movie.
Preliminary inspections this weekend on their 737-9 MAX aircraft off Limikila.
Walt Disney NBA also in talks to take a stake in ESPN.
Really?
Wasn't this going on though? I mean,
Yeah, it was. Yes, it was.
was,
Yes,
right?
it was. 100%. It was. 100% it was.
And it fell through, I guess, and now it's back on. Activists are starting to light a match under their ass.
All right, guys. I got nothing here. I got nothing. We got 7 minutes till we move to the steam room here. I'm sticking around because I want to see the afternoon break or some kind of move here to see if we can get to 470 or we pop back up to 473. Anything could happen here. We'll see. We got 7 minutes left. Kelly Bet in the chat room is short 20,000 shares of SPXL. That's the reverse. Isn't that the reverse? It's the bull.
What's the
Yeah,
symbol?
that's the bull one. SPXL.
Yeah, that's the bull S&P.
It's the bull S&P. So Kelly Bet is short. So they're going. They're going for the short there. They're going for the short. So he's already positioned. Is it Kelly Bet? Is it guy or girl? Apologies. Do we know?
No, there's no system to it.
All right. Because I'm over here like man, saying man and bro and all that kind of stuff. So I just want to make sure.
These days you don't know if it might not be either one, right?
I mean, I would venture if the person's got 20,000 shares of SPXL, number one, it's man, and number two, it's
Why the degeneracy of it? You're trying to say?
No, I'm just trying to say 20,000 shares. Come on, who's gonna sit on 20,000 shares like that?
What, female can't?
I'm not saying that.
I have nothing to do with these comments.
You said that. I didn't say it.
I didn't say shit. Don't involve me in it. Just refer when you're in trouble. Just call it an it, and maybe you get out of jail free there.
He's like Teflon.
I mean, chances are this is a guy. You slinging
Now I'm
around
curious.
fucking.
Cal, are you man, female?
He already said
or
it. It's
other?
a man. He already said it.
Oh,
He
okay.
said
There
it.
you go. All right. Thank you, Cal. Sorry for the confusion.
All right. That's enough. Somebody was talking. You're still seeing save fresh puts here. Now they're talking about bankruptcy. Who the fuck knows what's going to happen
Yeah,
here?
well,
Take a look at
now that
AMD.
deal, fella.
AMD and Nvidia are still going higher. So these things still
Are they
look pretty
really?
good.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ! You can't
Yeah.
keep these things down.
And Microsoft here spun back up here as well. So I don't know.
Well, look
This
at
feels like-
AMD. I mean, AMD, this pullback is peanuts, right? Compared to this
Yeah.
move that it's had, it's nothing.
This feels like bullish action to me, but it's chopped down here, so you're gonna have to sit
Look what
through
just
some
came
shit.
in. Look,
Whatever.
we were having a conversation.
AMD 165s for 2 weeks out, though. 2 weeks out.
Yeah.
I like it. Fucking like it. I like it. Dude looks like a lady.
They report January
Uh-huh.
30th, by the way, that AMD.
Do looks like a lady.
Stop.
Yo, that song is fucking great, man. Aerosmith is great, man. I can't believe Steven Tyler's still alive, man.
Yeah, he's up there, right? I mean, his daughter's like fucking 60.
No.
Nah, she's our age, right? Well, my
She's,
age,
I think, yeah.
Yeah.
What do you mean your age? You're younger than me.
No, yeah, I'm older than you, you nut job. Younger than you, I wish. What are you, nuts?
I'm 40. How old are you?
I was born in
40,
77. What year? We're in 24 now?
This motherfucker doesn't even know.
77 I was born. How old would I be?
All right, so you're yeah. So you got some years on you. You got some
And I
years
got a
on you.
birthday coming up. God damn it. I don't know. I don't keep track anymore. But I'm older than you.
You certainly are. You certainly are.
Looks like you might have a little put selling in the semi ETF. Let's see. What are they hitting the bid here? Oh, but it looks like they're rolling. Put seller rolling. Never mind. NVIDIA Jan 26th, 555 calls at 400 grand.
Yep. We're there right now. You know, we're literally there right now. So this is going to get interesting. This AMD is only down 2 points here. In reality, it's fucking nothing.
Nothing. But the question is, I mean, even if they don't go lower, can they just continue to go higher, you know? Or do they hang around a little bit?
Hanging around.
You know, maybe you get a little bull flagging here for a few days. Let's see. And if they bull flag, you could kind of trade that little range every time they look like they're going to sell it and it's going to roll over. You buy it and then flip it top of the range. AMD, some more, Jan 160s.
472 seems to be a little area where we can't break through so far on SPY. You could also see it's got a big ass call wall there at 472, so that's also playing into the problem of the shit.
DWAC put sweep. Oh, these are longer term though. Jan 2025 puts into the strength. Could be just protection too.
Publication of data on a phase 1B study, Charlie Romeo Delta Franklin.
CPU PRPOs on distribution agreement for IB cell and hemiscreen in Japan.
All right, let's look at internals and signal wise here. VIX, a little off the highs, chilling out. VVIX as well. Same thing, dollar. Everything just chilling out now here. Be interesting to see how it shakes out from this point.
All right, guys, we're going to move over to the steam room here. Again, I'm waiting for some activity here into the afternoon. Remember here, I'm short both sides. We will see you inside the room. Remember, take a look at the details here on front of your screen. You can see how to access the room and get access to all the tools that we have, especially if you guys are zero DTEing fucking SPXs. Take care. Peace.
Have a good day.